smile on that face.
Batman Begins was first intended to be a standalone film, but Christopher Nolan decided his vision wasn't over. The Oscar-nominated director gives us more insight to Bruce Wayne's life-changing decision to become Batman. In 2008's The Dark Knight. Known as the best comic book adaptation ever made, Batman is thrust into a love triangle between choosing Rachel Dawes or to continue living in the shadows. There's also a new threat to Gotham, the clown prince of crime who calls himself the Joker. It seems Batman has finally met his match, testing his own moral, pulling him closer to crossing the line between vengeance and homicide. Every scene that Heath Ledger is in steals the show. Unfortunately, even though this is a Batman film, we don't get the same fondness for the Batman character as we did in Batman Begins. My reason is simply because Bale as Batman, he goes from 50 to 100.
I'm Batman.
Huh? What'd you say? What? The reason for that, I think, is because Bale's given more screen time as Batman, and he has more extensive lines to work with, and I'm pretty sure that's why it's so drastically changed from the first. Outside of Heath Ledger's performance in the film, I think the first is more engaging as a whole, since I actually like Batman in it. I was already a fan of Heath Ledger, so whenever he was announced to play the Joker, I couldn't wait to see it. The interrogation scene is Heath's defining Oscar moment. He's become one of the best villains in movie history, from what was DC's most iconic, but thanks to Heath, it was twice that. Batman Begins explores a hero's origin in a way we've never seen before, making it a bold, triumphant return of a Batman movie. The Dark Knight ventures off into a much more complex outlook through a villain's eyes on society. In a lot of ways, has truth to it. And the Joker explains himself why he and Batman are perfect together. Without the Joker, Batman would be out of the job. Without Batman, the Joker wouldn't have no one to fight with. They're both on one side of the same coin. Christopher Nolan really understood these characters. The money of the mob means nothing to the Joker. The only thing to make him happy would be to break the bat. And Batman realizes deep down, the only way to stop him is through injustice. For someone being too insane for their own good, with the right amount of leverage, it can really destroy a city and a symbol of hope. But because Batman taken the blame for the Joker's crimes, he didn't. Dark Knight had a budget of $185 million. At the box office made $1.5 billion, becoming the highest grossing film of all time since Titanic. Heath Ledger always wanted to work with Christopher Nolan, and Nolan always wanted to use Heath Ledger, but it's all in the matter of the right time and right project. Clearly, The Dark Knight was it. Winning him an Oscar for his performance, tragically the actor passed away at 28. I think in resulting to his passing, film success also came from the audiences and fans honoring his talent. In his career-defining role, comic book movies were taken seriously again, more maturely and unforgettably.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Why so serious?